Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a special update I made to the Camelot world recently, and actually, I'm standing on it. Ta-da! You know, I want to make a surprising amount of progress on the new wall, actually. It's not as major as I'd like it to be, but it's pretty good. See, we got all the way up to here, right on top of the mountain, which isn't too bad, quite frankly, and I was able to do that. I've been able to carve a small amount of the pathway through that I was talking about once before. I'll show you. I talked once before about using the valley as a way to get supplies from or to the citadel. Or, well, now I'm sort of thinking, Camelot needs a lot of lumber in order to make torches for the wall, and, well, make weapons, and not to mention all sorts of other stuff. So, I figured this valley would be a perfect place to do it. Think about it. The valley's got massive open areas, and, well, thanks to us cutting down a lot of the trees, if we flatten out the land nicely, and a few adjustments here and there, it'd be a perfect place to grow lumber. Because then we've got an easy access amount of lumber from both the bamboo forest and this little lumber field over here that can then easily be transported through this supply way. Obviously, I haven't made any sort of a gate at the moment because the wall's not finished, but I have added a small amount of defenses, snow golems. This pathway took me a little while to finish because it was a little complicated, not to mention I had to deal with all that gravel, which this mountain's full of it. So anyway, it comes in right behind my castle. Well, pretty close to the sluice gate, but there's snow golems here and in the tunnel as well. Not to mention I've resupplied them all over the place and, started a little bit of the construction on top of that wall, or maybe it's the one. Anyway, I started making some of the mortar boxes for the snow golems on top of the wall. However, it's proven to be a little more complex than I would like. So it's going to take me a minute or two to finish it. Well, a little while. Point is that once it's done, we'll have a nice amount of defenses. Well, to put it simply, the whole idea is that if I can find the mod eventually, that we'll have Stargate to evacuate our citizens if it ever comes down to that, and we'll have a surprising amount of defense since these walls are literally massive. And, well, if I ever get round to it, putting those special lava shield defense systems in, we'll be completely safe on the inside. And once I've got that new wall done, I'll be able to get a lot more done as well. Because once that's that wall is done, we've only got one more to sort out. Well, probably about two more, but let's just say one more for now. And then it's on to finishing the citadel, building the renegade base up, and building all the others. And then, finally, the outer wall. With the outer wall finished, we'll control a mass amount of territory. And yes, mass amounts of territory will require a lot of protection. Oh, how'd you get in here? Anyway, sorry. Since that territory will require protection, we'll implement the same sort of snow golems on top of their walls and bridges. And with that in mind, we'll have a lot more food as well. With a lot more area, we'll be able to farm a lot more, meaning we'll probably need a much bigger kitchen than this one. Because literally, I had to expand this thing after I caught so many fish one day, and, well, let's just put it this way, we're going to need a really, really, really big kitchen. You could call that food. Not to mention we might actually have to build up the new supply cave that I now turned it from a regular supply cave, from storing things like cobblestone, wood, torches, yada yada yada, into a food storage vault like in the old Camelot. That way we've at least got somewhere to store excess food in case we ever need it. Say they ever actually add that pillager raiding bit where they attack places like this, and they somehow, I don't know, mess with our food, we will have literally all of the chests hopefully filled up. Obviously they're not filled up now, but if they are, we'll have plenty of excess food stored away and ready to go. I'm hoping to build a sort of a sub-basement below this one that will contain regular supplies like cobblestone, weapons, yada yada yada. Anyway, with that in mind, we'll be able to protect ourselves much better as well. And I was able to upgrade the warning bell in the castle as well. So now we don't have much to worry about. I'm hoping to transport some bells over to the citadel soon. Then once that place is done, it'll be like a relay. But I better describe this on top of the wall so you get the idea a little bit better. I've said it once before, but it'll make more sense if I say it again. The whole idea is if the citadel sees anything out there, it will ring its warning bell, and then hopefully, if I can place like a relay tower in between, they will then relay to the watchtower, which will be up there, and then the Camelot's warning bell, and then a guard of mine can ring the warning bell in the town, alerting everyone. With that in mind, everything will be completely protected. But honestly, guys, when I think about it, I just think, how on earth am I going to finish that wall? But then I realize, look what I've already been able to do. I mean, look at that, guys. We've got the Renegade base still to come over there. We've already built a hugely massive and thick wall over there. And quite frankly, I don't know why I'm so worried half the time. Look what I've already been able to accomplish, and a lot of it I had to do by myself. Obviously, Paul helped out on that wall over there, but this wall, I got this much progress done in one afternoon. After debuting that video of the first progress of it. So I'm just saying, maybe it's less of a hard job than I thought. Anyway, guys, since we're going to go up here anyway, I may as well show you where I'm going to position the other citadels one last time. We've already got the one over there. To position one on that mountain. Probably one over there. And the wall just stretch around coming to maybe those two. Then coming right around, probably one over there on that cliff area. Coming right around, probably one on that mountainous area over there. Stretching around, connecting to one on one of the small islands out there. Then that'll connect to the island over there, over to the Renegade base, over to the Citadel on top of that one. Then it'll stretch back around, probably connecting to a small one I'll build over there in the distance near the forest. Then it'll hook right back up with the Citadel, and boom! We've got it. A completely massive controlled area. And yes, that will require a lot of defense. But the benefits of such a monument build will be worth it. Because think about it. With all that area under our control, we'll be able to make more lumber, more food, more weapon, and with any luck, might even find an ender portal. Sorry. Sore throat. Anyway, with that in mind, with an end portal under our control, will be to fight the Ender Dragon. And since I now know how to make Ender Crystal, the whole idea is that any time we go in there, we go in with 4 Ender Crystals, store them away in a chest or something. The next time when someone, say we give it a challenge to someone, send them in with like a certain piece of equipment, tell them to kill the Ender Dragon, they can then revive the dragon afterwards. So that way, well, we get more Ender Dragon eggs, and quite frankly, it'll be a really good challenge for a lot of people. Just think about it. If we can continue to do that, people will enjoy it a lot. Because, think about it. Fighting the Ender Dragon one time is okay. After that, everything seems kind of dull. The Nether really needs like a boss or something. Like, I don't know, a massive... with a skeleton, maybe? Or something. Point is, it just gets boring after a while. And trust me, guys, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is what I was talking about a minute ago. Now, they've still got some ways to... Sorry. The noise in the background. These will essentially be where the snow golem sits right here. But I've still got to build a barricade along this way to stop them from falling out. That way, we've at least stopped them from falling out. And with them going across like this, they'll also be able to shoot phantoms down before they can attack them. Like that one just did to me. That backfired a bit. Okay, guys, I admit that may have backfired on me a little bit. Now I'm going to go get my equipment and give that phantom a piece of my mind. So if you'll excuse me for a moment. Okay, guys, let that be a lesson to us all. Never stand on top of a high defensive wall when the world isn't set to peaceful, so you don't get knocked off by phantoms. So I really hope you enjoyed this special video. I really hope I'm going to get that wall done soon, and please like and subscribe, and we will see you all next time.